Hey everybody, this is Slicknick Gaming. Welcome back to Lego Star Wars. In the last episode, I can't really remember. Oh yeah, we beat the pod race in one try, and we won $5 for it, which apparently was enough to get our generator fixed. So anyways, now we do the last two levels in the Phantom Menace. There's 6 levels for every episode, and there's 6 episodes in this game because 7, 8, and 9 weren't even made yet. They weren't even written yet. Retake Theed Palace. On Coruscant, Queen Amidala has found the Galactic Senate corrupted by Trade Federation influence and mired in bureaucracy. Frustrated, she has returned home to Naboo, together with Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Captain Panaka, R2-D2, and the young pod racer from Tatooine, Anakin Skywalker. Queen Amidala now plans to infiltrate the royal palace and capture the evil Trade Federation viceroy. We are back where this adventure truly began, in Naboo. There's the Queen Amidala. I love that. Anyways, now it's a war. We have the war from the droids versus the Gungans with Jar Jar. So now I kind of want to talk about Phantom Menace for a little bit. So, Phantom Menace, a lot of people consider to be the worst Star Wars movie ever. And personally, I agree with them. But we also have to realize how experimental it was for its time. CGI was very new at the time, and George Lucas wanted to experiment with it. And I also understand that there was a lot of CGI in it, a bit too much, in fact. But it was for experimental purposes, I believe. I believe it was for experimental purposes. They were experimenting with CGI. And when you think about it that way, CGI, you couldn't really find it much in other movies. And The Phantom Menace was one of the first movies to really have a lot of computer-generated images. It was really magical for that time. And yes, I know that the plot of the movie is horrible and that they introduced a lot of really bad characters in it. And that it's also, just in general a really bad movie. But at the same time, you have to consider that a lot of work into that movie. A lot of work and experimentation went into Phantom Menace. And all the prequels, for that matter. Come on, try shooting me. So something you can do in this game is that if you hold your lightsaber, the bullets will deflect and go back. I went a long time without knowing you could do that. I think I was like 10 when I discovered you could do that. And this is the first level where we get to play as, if it'll let me, R2-D2. Yes, we are going to play as R2-D2 in this level. And he also has his own panels that he can activate. So we go through here. And now we have young Anakin. Young Anakin Skywalker. Little did anyone know what he was eventually going to become. And I can't switch characters because I'm on the completely wrong side. Alright. Put this together. So now we can all go across. Uh-oh. What the? I meant to switch over. What the hell? Why aren't they coming over? Alright. Let's see if I can push him over the... If I can push him over the side. There we go! I actually knocked one of them off the cliff. Man, this is pure chaos. What the hell's going on here? They're not even on the other side of the damn thing. Alright, there we go. Wow! That was just absolute... Who just fell down? Oh, that was Panaka. Anyways, let's all hit these switches. So, something else I would like to talk about is the free play mode. In free play mode, you can basically go through the level and play as any characters you want. But we're actually... I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I might not do that until the end of the game. Which, we're actually only at the very beginning of the game. I mean, we're almost at the end of the first episode, and there's 6 of them. So, this game, I think I've said it before, it covers the first 6 episodes, and there's 6 levels, for each episode. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, which is the original one from the 70s, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Those are the first 6 films. And I would like to remind everyone again that this was before the sequel trilogies were even written. Though I don't even think they were an idea at the time. This game was made in 2007. So this was before the sequel trilogy was even a thought, a concept. It was a rumor for many years, but nobody thought it was going to come out. Wait a minute, is there something up there? Whoops. Is there another block? No. I'm wasting my time. What am I doing here? Come on, get up there. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. We tried. I don't think there's anything up there. Who's that supposed to be? Is that... When I was a kid, I always thought that was Princess Leia. But, I think I learned later that it was actually supposed to be, Padme. But when I was a kid, I thought it was Princess Leia. I mean, personally, I couldn't see why not. Because, I mean, mother-daughter resemblance, am I right? Oh, I got something. I destroyed both of those droids. Anyways, what are we doing here? I think this is the wrong way. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong way. I remember when I was a kid, I tried to get up there, but I couldn't. I used all the characters, and I tried to get up there, but I just couldn't quite do it. Anyways, I think we're supposed to activate both of those. Actually, hang on a second. I think there's something inside there. Yes, there is! This was actually a tip that I learned from another fellow LEGO Let's Player named Gaia Crusher. Who was actually someone I used to watch from time to time. The reason why I know who Gaia Crusher is because he was on an episode of... He was in a tournament with the Runaway Guys, which, in case you couldn't tell, is my favorite gaming channel that I've been watching ever since I was little. I think I've been watching that show since I was like 9 years old. Maybe even 8. Yeah, I was 8 years old when I first discovered those guys. And they're really cool. I love watching them. They're so funny. And also, I forgot to mention, the Wii Remote acts as a sensor. So if you swing the Wii Remote, it'll swing the lightsaber. I used to find that very frustrating as a kid. Whenever the lightsaber would go off and you didn't mean to. Whoa! Disco fountain. Man, I'm saying a lot of weird stuff in this episode. It's probably because I wasn't really prepared to record. I didn't do my usual warm-ups that I do before my recording, so I'm just kind of out of it. No, 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 no! Oh, come on! Let me deflect the damn bullet! You know what? Let's actually use one of these guys with guns, because they're usually straight shooters. And also, something characters with guns can do is if you press Z, then they can go up those grappling hooks. Wait a minute! I didn't know you could go in here! I had no idea that you could break those plants and go in here. Alright, let's go up the spiral staircase, or just jump across. You could do that too. Wait a minute. We need to rebuild the staircase. Now we can climb up. Man, everybody's having a hard time going up there. You can build the bridge here, and then R2 can fly across. Uh-oh! Really? I didn't mean to fall down! Oh, God. So, what else should I talk about? Oh yes, I actually recently went back and rewatched all my old videos. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I'm a selfish prick. I am not. I am not selfish in any way. In fact, I love watching other people's videos, in case earlier was any kind of hint. Wait a second. There's a hidden path over here. I had no idea this existed. I always did it the... Let's see what's up here. There is a hidden pathway. I had no idea this existed. You see, no matter how many times you play the game, I've played this game literally thousands of times. And I've played this game literally thousands of times, and every time I play it, I always discover something new. There's nothing preventing me from that. Alright, anyways, let's go back the way we're supposed to go. Cross the bridge. And now we have to use R2-D2 for this next part. I believe we're supposed to fly across here. Wait a minute, can we jump across? Yes, we can! Jedi can jump across. Are the gates going to open up? No, they aren't. How are we going to get up there then? Isn't there some way that we're supposed to get across? Alright, Qui-Gon, you do something. There we go, hit the switch. And, I almost called him Short Round. What is this, Indiana Jones? No, it's not. It's not Short Round, it's Anakin Skywalker. Anyways, also, I forgot to mention this earlier. Because Anakin is a little boy in this episode, he can crawl through those crawl spaces. You know, those tunnels. Anyways, now we have to move on. Man, it's really boring without the music. But I have to turn off the music because of copyright. Boom! Wait, that only got one? I thought it was going to get all of them. Let's try that again. There we go. Now it worked. That was cool. I used the lightsaber to deflect bullets. You can actually do that in this game. You can hold Z to shield, and you can also swipe it and you know, swipe or no swiping. You can use the sword as a deflector. It deflects bullets. Alright, so now we need to find a way for everyone to get up here. Isn't there a way? Where there's a will, there's a way. And also, something I forgot to say is that you can backflip in this game. Well, Jedis can. So, all you have to do is, whichever direction you're facing, go the opposite and press A. Now, there we go. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. Come on, Obi-Wan. Help us get up here. That's cool. Come on. We're still forgetting something. Alright, let's open these gates. Collect all the monies, and then go back down. Because we're still forgetting something. There we go! That's the hidden switch. Alright, now we go back up again with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Come on, let's go. I still find that very cool. I love that mechanic. That's in this this game where you both hold it and then you go up. I really like that. Alright, let's go. Oh, this part. I hate this part. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, droids. I'm sorry if my videos have been boring lately. I don't really mean for that to happen. The thing is, I'm also really sorry that I had to turn off the music. I mean, you can still hear the music in the cutscenes, but not during the actual levels. But the thing is, we all have to really be careful because of copyright issues, or else the videos will get taken down, and I won't be able to entertain you guys. And you guys won't be able to entertain me. Oh! Dead end. That's a dead end. Alright, I think this is the way to go. Yep, I got it right. Oh, is this the part? Actually, no, that wasn't the part I was thinking of earlier. Okay, this is the part in the level that I do not like. Because you have to go over and get all those guys, and sometimes it's really hard to climb up there. It's super tedious. I don't really like this level. You can lift the airships up, or the spaceships. You can also make staircases. So something else I feel like I should mention is that well, when I was a kid, my brother used to have a PS2, and I used to play on that whenever he wasn't home. I know, but I was very immature as a kid. But anyways, I used to play on that PS2 a lot. And one of the games that he used to have was Lego Star Wars the video game, which was basically, so I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode or not, but this is actually supposed to be a culmination of two different games that came out a year apart from each other. And since there was a new generation of consoles coming, they decided that they wanted to blend those together and introduce it to a new audience. So yeah, that's where this one came from. That's the story of how this game was made. Oh. Get up there. There we go. Look at how high we are. I think we're almost at the roof. I didn't know you could stand up here. Come on. There's another guy up there. Now let's go up and get him. Alright. Oh god, I'm slipping. Like Slippy Toad. Alright, so we got him. Now we need to get one more. And also, there are some vehicles in this game that you can ride in. This is one of them. This is like a little buggy. There's one. There's the last one. Alright, we got all of them. So now all we have to do is go over there and have R2-D2 activate that switch. And then I believe we're done. Well, we're not done with the episode. There's still one more level with the final boss. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Anakin! He's blowing them away! Awesome! Alright, that's it. Padme battle, R2-D2, Anakin Skywalker, boy. 3 more new characters. Alright, now on to one of my favorite levels in this game. It's the final boss. It's the boss fight with Darth Maul. I think that's his name. Yeah, Darth Maul. My God, this is so boring without the music. But I have to turn it off because of copyright. Chapter 6. Darth Maul. The Trade Federation army has been neutralized by Anakin Skywalker, but the battle continues in the Royal Palace. Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi have one more enemy to face. I think that's it. Now this was one of my favorite fights as a kid. There were videos on YouTube of this fight, and I used to watch them over and over. And I used to be able to know this scene move per move. In fact, I even wrote about it in my in one of my journals, one of my old journals from when I was a kid. Yeah, I know. I used to write in a journal when I was a kid, back when I was in 1st grade. Oh, jeez. I forgot about this part. He'll use the Force to hurl weapons at you, to hurl things at you. So, this is our first boss. So what you have to do is when he hurls stuff at you, you use the Force to throw them back at him. This is why the deflecting is so good in this game. And there we go. Seems pretty easy, right? Nope. He ain't dead yet. He ain't quite dead yet, as they say in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. But this isn't Monty Python. This is Star Wars. I think there's something else up there that we can get. Ooh, this is so cool. What's this? Oh, it's a stormtrooper thing. We can't do that until later on. So we have to follow him through this way. Anyways, that's one of the first memories I have with YouTube, is watching that sequence over and over again. And the fight with General Grievous. Those are my 2 favorite fights in Star Wars. My 2 favorite lightsaber duels when I was a kid. When I was like 6 years old. I remember watching those a lot. The thing is, I probably wouldn't be as into Star Wars as I am today if it hadn't been for this video game. This video game was actually what got me into Star Wars. My brother had this game on the Wii, which is the same, the same game I'm playing right now. We had a copy of this game growing up. Unfortunately, this is not the same copy because the old one broke. We had to replace it. But still, I mean, if it hadn't been for this game, I wouldn't have known that Star Wars existed. I can still remember the first time I ever watched A New Hope, when I was 6 years old, and being really thrilled. I was like, hey, this is just like the game! Just like the video game! What I didn't know was that the video game was actually based on the movies. I didn't know that until much later on. Anyways, these droids are going to keep calling in more. So what we have to do is we have to go back and kill it. There we go. Anyways, I'd like to hold on to all these droids for a little bit, as long as I can. Because there's something I want to do with them. You probably know what I want to do with them. Anyway, we throw this guy over the edge. And we can't get over there, apparently. Anyways, what we want to do here is, because all these guys are in a straight form, do the dive bomb trick! And it killed all but 3. Kaboom! I forgot to do that earlier. Now we have to get across over there. What you can actually do is you can jump across, and you can... Those little torch things will actually carry you up. And one of them has a mini kit in it. Oh, what? There we go. And apparently I can't get across. How about you try? I pressed the A button and he just fell right down without even jumping. Ah! Oh, no, don't push me! I'm just glad I made that hit. I thought I was a goner. I thought I'd have to try that again. But no, I got it. Alright, let's go across here. Oh god, I missed this game. I missed this game so much. This is literally the first time in at least a couple years. I don't think I've played this since I've done the Let's Play of it. Which, you know, I think is sad, because this is one of my favorite video games of all time. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. This is one of my favorite video games of all time. Alright, now here we are in the final phase. So what we have to do is we have to follow him around and keep hitting him. There's a mini kit on top of that platform. I don't know how we're going to get up there, though. There's mini kits on top of all those platforms. Well, I guess we're not going up there. We gotta hurl those projectiles at him. And now we just give him all we got. So, when you're trying to defend yourself against it, you can also just press A to go behind him and do a counter-strike. Oh man, this is... Wait, did I kill him? Without even realizing it? I didn't even realize that I killed him. I thought he killed me first. Wait a minute, I'll have to look back on that. I love that. Now watch. No, not that part. No, he's dead. Oh. Qui-Gon Jinn was one of my favorite characters. It's fine. I already knew he was gonna die. 0%? I mean, I know what happens to him. I mean, I'm pretty sure every single Star Wars fan knows that Qui-Gon died at the end of Phantom Menace. He was only in one movie. Alright, now, we are done with the Phantom Menace. Let's finish the story. Play the final cutscene. And as you can see, it's a grand jamboree to celebrate peace and the beginning and the winning of the war. Unfortunately, Qui-Gon did not live to see it. Yes, Mom? Okay, I'll be out in a second. It's a good thing it's the end of the episode. Anyways, that is it for Phantom Menace. We're not even halfway done yet with this game, even though the credits are rolling. We still have 5 more episodes to go. The next one being Attack of the Clones. Which is probably the episode that I watched the most growing up. I don't know about you guys, but Attack of the Clones was the one that I used to watch a lot. Anyways, now that we're back in the cantina... Wait! Qui-Gon, you lived! He lived! Anyways, now that we're back in the cantina, let's rest for a little while. 37-minute recording. Holy cow. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time for the beginning of Attack of the Clones. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.